Good morning, everyone. I do have my hair pulled back a little different way. I got some of it down and some of it pulled back. I'm experimenting with different hairstyles. and this one seems to be working for me this morning. We're having coffee in the office this morning because my gardener is outside taking care of everyone's lawn this morning in the neighborhood, including mine. And so I don't want to disturb him. He's on a rhythm. And so we're going to have coffee inside this morning. You're going to hear noise in the background in this video, and today is clean house day. So I got the first load of laundry in the dryer already. The second load is in the washer, and I pulled the sheets. The sheets were the first load. So I am with it already this morning. And yeah, I'm going to get the house cleaned up today. My goal today is to get the entire house cleaned up, including the laundry, in one day. That's my goal for today. And so since I have a goal, and this is a new goal for me because I usually did the laundry on one day and the house cleaning on a second day, I'm combining them this week for the first time. And yeah, so we are going to, and I say we because you're coming along, we're going to get this job done, complete job done today, along with making videos and getting into the kitchen. We're going to be doing it all today. So yesterday I cut my video off short, and I realized that. But the reason is because I was tired, okay? I needed a evening of no filming. And so I didn't completely tell you everything that I had. I said, we'll be back if I get into something. And I did. And what I got into was a cucumber tomato salad is what I made. I took some of the cucumbers, about a cup of the cucumbers, about a half a cup of tomatoes, and added in a tablespoon of the ranch dressing. Mixed it up real well, and that's what I had for dinner last night. Really no protein. It was just the cucumbers and the tomatoes. And so, yeah, so that's what I had for dinner last night. I got up this morning, took my blood sugars, and my blood sugars were okay. They were not below 100. They were not below 120, but they were okay. You know what? Let me check. I can check real quick for you and tell you what they were. Let me go to my day today. Okay, so this morning my glucose was 124. And so I am not upset about that. It has been better, but it's not as bad as it's been in the past. So, and I think what put that blood sugar there, I'm gonna probably tell you, is that I had the cucumbers and the tomatoes before I went to bed last night. That's what I had. I was hungry. And so anyway, so it's not in the 40s like it was at the beginning, but I want my target is 120. That's my target for fasting glucose, is 120. And so I'm 4 over. I think I'm doing pretty good. I really am. And I'm feeling so much better. Let's have some coffee. All right, so you now know that you're going to hear him. You now know that everything is going. He's got the weed eater out. So I'm going to shut this off, let him weed eat, so you don't have to hear it. And we'll get in the kitchen and do something. Hey everyone, I'm bringing you in to show you that I have a little lard in my skillet this morning because that's the grease that I want to cook with. I am going to add in here just a little pinch of green onion. Down just a little bit. A little pinch of red bell pepper. Maybe about 6 or 7 little pieces. Not much. A little pinch of green bell pepper. The same amount. About 5 or 6 pieces. Some mushrooms. And I'm working my way through the cherry tomatoes, or the grape tomatoes. They were grape tomatoes from last week's food bank haul, Thursday's food bank haul. So I'm going to put about 4 grape tomatoes in there. This is 2. I'm cutting them in half, so that's 3. And that's 4. About 4. And we're going to add a little 2 turns of pepper. Little pinch of this salt. Not much. Not on this stage. Just enough to saute it's like about 7 or 8 grains. Just enough to saute this. So we got onions, tomatoes, red bell peppers, green bell peppers, and mushrooms in there. This is sauteing. I'm going to put the vegetables back out because I'm done with those. I really do like these organization things that I put in place. They are making everything so much easier. Like these bags that stand up, that's the part of the reason why I got them. It's because they stand up in a section of my refrigerator. It's very perfect for this. While that is doing that, I'm going to come over to the table. One of the fall bowls and a plate. It is 1 o'clock in the afternoon, after 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and I'm finally getting to my breakfast because I have been on a roll with cleaning the house today, and I didn't want to stop. I got all the laundry done. I got both bathrooms cleaned and scrubbed, all the floors swept and mopped, everything vacuumed. I'm gonna drop in 1 piece of bacon, just for flavor, good measure. And I'm just breaking it up into pieces. I even took all of the fall towels out of my kitchen, washed, dried, folded, and put them back. Put them back. Alright, got the bacon in there. Now, I'm going to take 2 eggs and a roll on the side. I'm rearranging things in my refrigerator for convenience while I'm over here. I got the 2 eggs in. Give this a stir again. Two turns of pepper. A little bit of this Celtic salt. Just a pinch. With a fork. With a little bit of water. I want it really mixed well. Now we're going to take this out of the pan, put it over here to the side. We'll come back and play in a little bit. And into the pan goes the egg mixture. And remember this lid? This lid goes on it. I'll bring you back when I open the lid up. All right, let's get in here and see how this is going underneath here. It's pretty close to it. But what I'm gonna do is add in the brie cheese. I'm almost finished with this brie cheese. I have one more triangle left. 1 more ounce. And back the lid goes. And I'll bring you back in a few minutes. While we're waiting for that, I'm going to bring you in and show you that I have in fact been filling out my menu board as I go through last week, and it went through Sunday. Today is Monday, so I wanted to go ahead and get this menu board on a video so that I can erase it and start with today. And of course, it's going to be, this omelet is the very first thing that's going to go on there. All right, let's get in here. Let's see what it looks like in here. Okay, there we go. The cheese is melted. I'm going to throw in the veggies on top of the cheese. And remember, this is kind of my brunch and lunch, my breakfast and lunch together. And onto the plate it goes. And this, everyone, is going to be my breakfast, brunch, whatever you want to call it. It's 1:30 in the afternoon, and I'm hungry. So there it is, everyone. This is what I'm going to have for my first meal of the day, however you want to call it, breakfast, lunch, whatever it is. It's an omelet. I'll see you guys in a little bit. All right. Good afternoon, everyone. It is about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and I am finally getting to take my car for a spin. I'm being careful because somebody's parked in the street right behind me. And I'm going to take the car for a spin. It is, yeah, it's a little after 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I have had a busy day, and there are days, I schedule Monday as a day where I get things done off camera that you guys don't need to be watching, okay? Like me doing the laundry and making my bed and stripping the bed and sweeping and mopping and vacuuming and cleaning toilets and the shower and all of that. Y'all don't need to be watching that. So Monday's my day to do that. And like I said, it is 98 degrees outside right now. I do have air conditioner in the car, but I have the window open because the air conditioner makes a lot of noise for you guys. And so I don't put the air conditioner on. I am very pleased and happy with what I got done today. Been busy. And the trash was taken out, so got that done as well. So all of the house cleaning is done for the week, which is what I wanted to get done. And tomorrow, my plan tomorrow is I want to go out to the farm and buy eggs, specifically for eggs. I'm in need of eggs. I'm getting low on eggs for the week. And a couple of you viewers asked me the price of the eggs. So I will show you when I buy them next week. Tomorrow. When I buy them tomorrow, I'll show you the price of the eggs. But I want you to keep in mind that I am moving from buying the eggs really cheap at the grocery store to buying farm fresh free range chicken eggs. And part of the reason for me doing that is because the flavor is so much better, and I eat a lot of eggs. My diet, my new eating program allows me to have a lot of eggs. And so, and I love them. So that's where I'm spending a little extra money every week at. I'm spending a whole lot less money at the grocery store. And so I'm investing it into something that I'm eating quite a bit of. So, and eggs is one of them. Because remember, I use the eggs to make my pancakes with. I use the eggs to add into my salad, sliced eggs. I use it for my breakfast omelets in the morning. I use the eggs a lot. And so that is why I need to keep really good quality eggs in my house at all times. Because it's kind of the cornerstone of my breakfast in the morning. And so yeah. So that's where I'm spending my money, is buying a good quality eggs these days. And the viewers have sent me, y'all seen it on the videos, viewers have sent me money to do that, to buy what I need and buy good quality of things that I need. So that's what I'm doing. And what I'm actually discovering is that I'm spending a lot less in groceries. Now that, because I'm not eating as much. This is really interesting how this eating plan is like folding out in my body and eating habits. Like, I don't crave the carbs at all. I don't crave them at all. I also am not as hungry as when I was eating the carbs. Like, the carbs was driving my hunger, and I'm not as hungry anymore now that I'm not eating the carbs. And so I'm really impressed with this anyway. I am looking towards getting some of the newer things that I can have in my diet. Like, I already bought the coconut flour and the almond flour, and I was thinking about using it to try to make some breads with. Now, what I have read and studied is that it's really hard to get bread made with almond flour to rise. That's what I've been hearing from viewers like you and from other people who have been watching my channel, as well as my little research that I've been doing. And so this is going to be experimenting and exploring and trying to get the almond flour to the bread to rise. And what might end up happening is that I might end up making different types of bread, not necessarily sandwich bread, with the almond flour, like unleavened bread, like tortillas or flatbreads. And I do enjoy tortillas and flatbreads, so I may end up just switching over to an unleavened bread and using that instead, and making like one serving size of the tortillas or the flatbread, make it into one serving size. So I'll be really interested in doing that, and yeah, and exploring that. What I'm doing right now is fulfilling a obligation to
previous obligations and trying to get that out and done, and then and along with it creating some Halloween stuff. When I start doing the bread, the breads with the almond flour and the coconut flour, I bought that stuff up so that when I get into November, where the holidays are, and we're used to making bread during the holidays, then I will start doing that. It's too hot here. It's 98 degrees outside right now. It's too hot for me to fire up the oven. And so I'm enjoying the salads as long as I can. And I am doing some kind of fall things by making soups, but I'm doing that. I'm making the soups because that is what's getting that bouillon into my system. I am using the bouillon into the soups to make a broth with. And so I do have broth on the shelf as well. And so I could add the bouillon into my own natural broth. I could do that. So I'm looking forward to getting creative in my kitchen. All right. I ran the car. I'm happy that it's gone around the block. So let's get in the house and let's see what we can get up to. Oh, and I did water. I'm watering the garden now. I had to wait to water the garden because the yard man was here mowing the grass and weed eating and leaf blowing and all that stuff. So I didn't want water squirting all over him while he was doing that. All right, everybody, I got my hair up today because it's been a busy day. It's been real busy. All right, we're gonna get everything together. It is, let me tell you what time it is. By the time I'm filming this, it is almost 5:30 in the evening. I've only had one meal today, and that was the omelette at 1 o'clock. And so we're gonna get everything out. We're gonna see what, because I've been so busy. Like, I wanted to get all of my housework done in the same day, in the same morning. See, before all of this, it would have taken me 2 to 3 days to get all this housework done. This morning, I got up and said to myself, because it's all about getting yourself motivated. That's what it's about. So this morning, that's what I did. I got myself motivated, pushed through the little bit of pain that I was having. Here's the thing that I'm having, okay? The little pain that I'm talking about, it's my heels. It's my heels that are hurting. And so I pushed through it. It's getting better, but it's still hurting. So I pushed through it and took one Tylenol this morning. And I don't like taking pain medication if I don't have to, but I did this morning. I took one Tylenol, and that was just enough to ease the pain just a little bit so I could get everything done. And so by noon, I had the whole house cleaned up and most of the laundry done. I just needed to go and fold laundry and make the bed up again. I use the same set of sheets over and over again. I could pull out another set of sheets, but I don't do that. Okay. At least I haven't been. I have in the past, but here lately I haven't been. It's like, go ahead and wash the sheets, dry them, and then just put them back on the bed. Anyway, so I've got the test strips. Glucose is the first one I want to do. Let me get the glucose in there. And let's clean off a spot here. All right, here we go. Let's see where I'm at with my glucose.
104. That's good. Now let's do the ketones as quick as possible. Get that drop on there. All right, here we go with the drop. $1.9. I'm in full-blown ketosis. Good, good, good. All right. So let me get off of here and get that into the doctor. And then we'll get into the kitchen and see what I'm going to make for my second meal of the day. I'm no longer calling it breakfast, lunch, and dinner because I eat when I'm hungry now. So I'm calling it first meal of the day, second meal of the day. So anyway, I'll be right back. Hey, good evening, everyone. I worked really hard today, so tonight I'm going to treat myself to a prepared meal. This is ham, and this is creamed spinach. And this is an already prepared meal that I made for myself that's on my eating plan. So this is what I'm having for my second meal of the day. Good morning, everyone. I just woke up this morning. And I wanted to let you guys know that I wanted to end yesterday's video letting you know that I had just a snack in the evening. I had a piece of cheese and an ounce of walnuts, along with some of those Crispies that are made out of cheese that I have in there that I usually put in my salad. And that's what I had for my snack. I didn't have dinner. I also wanted to let you know that I did get my readings for the week yesterday. And so I wanted to let you know that they have enough data to give me an estimation for my A1C. And so my A1C last week was between 6 and 6.4. So that's really good. That's a really good A1C. My fasting glucose for last week was 126. I had a 7-point decrease from the previous week and 36 decrease from the start. And this is without medication. And remember, at the start I was on medication. I had 3 days below diabetes threshold, which means when I get to 7 days below, then I have reversed completely diabetes. So my ketones were 2 as an average, and I stayed in ketosis for the total 7 days, which is what the doctor wants. And I lost 2.4 pounds last week and a total of 22.5 pounds from the beginning. So I've lost 22 and a half pounds so far. And every week it's less and less. So I am happy with the results, for sure. I'm really happy with the results from this week. So anyway, I wanted to end the video, yesterday's video, with this report and information. And I haven't even brushed my hair. You guys be blessed, because you guys bless me each and every day. And I'm going to leave playlists at the end of this video, plus a subscribe button. If you haven't watched my older videos, please go back and do that. If you haven't subscribed, please click on that button. All of that helps. It helps a lot. I'll see you guys tomorrow.